Hello there guys, this is AlienButlerBlunders and I'm back today for some slightly different figure reviews. Today I'm looking at the 2016 Schleich figure of Wonder Woman from Batman vs Superman, as well as the 2016 Alien Hissing Xenomorph, an illustrated book, which is by a company called Running Press, and also a quantum mechanics figure Planet Express ship from Futurama, and I'm a big fan of Futurama, so I was very happy to pick this up. So first things first, let's have a look at the Wonder Woman figure. Now it's quite a small scale of the figure, a lot smaller than some of the NECA figures I've looked at in my other videos. It's only about 10 centimeters tall, but it does have some lovely detail. There's lovely metallic style knee pads, shin pads and boots. They go up to her knees, and it is a very faithful representation of Gal Gadot's character in Batman vs Superman, as well as the Wonder Woman standalone film. So she does lack a shield, but everything else is very lovely about it. She's got a nice sword with detail there on it, as well as her famous forearm plates, the funny cuffs she has on her wrists, which bullets bounce off. Metallic skirt, which is nice. Really is a lot of lovely detail on it. I mean, there's no sheath to the sword, but anyway, the lovely gold Wonder Woman symbol, and on her head as well. Diana's got a lovely crown that she has, a little tiara. Yeah, this was a very reasonably priced figure. I think I got mine on a sale for about £5 from a local supermarket, but these figures tend to be about £10 or more from Amazon, I think. But anyway, I'd recommend these if you can pick them up. From the Batman vs Superman film, anyway, they are a very nice high standard figure, and her hands are nicely sculpted fists, if you can see there, and her hair very nicely done as well, very detailed. My only criticism for this figure would be that the face sculpt manages to look a little bit old. It doesn't give a very accurate representation of Gal Gadot's face, and I think they've added a bit too many creases and a bit too many wrinkles into the face, because she looks about 10 or 20 years older than she does in the film. But anyway, you can't really tell at a distance anyway. So yeah, I'd recommend it. I'd probably give it about 8 out of 10. It really is a lovely little figure, and I look forward to picking up some more Schleich figures and reviewing them in my next video. So please recommend any if you can. Anyway, so moving on. I got this for a birthday, the Alien figure, and I got it for about £12 on Amazon, I think it was, and I was expecting something a lot larger than what it was, because it's only a little box when you see it. But anyway, inside there's a little bag with and inside there is the Xenomorph head. Now, this is an accurate representation of the Xenomorph from the first film, so it's so if you pay attention to the details, it's got the same ribs, the same mouth, and even the same eye sockets that the figure has, the big chap has in the first 1979 Alien film. If you can just make out the eye socket there, as well as the details and indentations under the skull. So yeah, it is a very nice little figure, and it's missing the big tubes on the back, but it does have the spike, and when you press down the spike, lovely, great. So it makes lovely screech sounds, quite loud, and the inner mouth pops out, so it's lovely. So very nice. Yeah. So yeah, I'd recommend this if you can pick it up. My only criticism again would be it's a lot smaller than you might expect. The head's about it's about the same scale as a NECA Xenomorph figure, and side by side with my Alien vs Predator Alien figure, its head is the same length, the same size. Yeah, so I mean they have done a wonderful job of getting all the detail in there. The only problem would be that I suppose some of the colour's missing. It's not really got the coloured chrome teeth of the alien in the film, and yes, I would recommend it. But if I was going to give it a score, I'd probably give it about 6 or 7 out of 10. I mean, it is lovely. It is a very, very nice job. Very lifelike. The only problem would just be the colour, the small size of it, and that if you're accustomed to NECA figures, this is a little bit of a disappointment because you'd thinking, where's the arms? where's the legs? So anyway, if you're not too avid a fan of Alien and you want a little bit of memorabilia from the film, I'd recommend it. So anyway, and in the box it does come with, if I can get it out, it does come with a little book of Alien. So there's some pictures and quotes from the film in there, but so if you're into that stuff, that's quite nice. But there he is, the big chap from the film. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend it too much. But anyway, moving on. Now, I'm a big fan of Matt Groening's Futurama series. It's one of my favourite animated series of all time. And I've been looking for figures of Futurama for a while. I know that they made some figures in the early 2000s, but they're very difficult to get a hold of, and I know some of the Bender figures are probably about £100 or more. So yeah, that's way out of my budget. But anyway, a small company, Quantum Mechanics, I think it's called, recently released this Planet Express ship from the film, and giving an impression of its size, it's about 14 centimeters long, and it's quite a lightweight plastic. But anyway, it comes in a nice stand. It is an accurate representation of the Planet Express ship with a lovely lime green colour to it. I've marked mine a little bit, but other than that, there's the thruster on the back of the ship and the little logo on the side of the ship. So it's very nice, yeah. There's a little magnet on the bottom, so you can angle the ship sideways or angle it backwards, but my only problem was it tended to fall off, so I've just sellotaped mine to it. But anyway, I'd recommend this if you're a fan of Futurama or sci-fi in general. So yeah, I picked this up for about £10 on Amazon, and looking at the figure, I'd probably give it about 7 or 8 out of 10. So it is a very nice little figure, but it's just a little bit underwhelming in the sense that it's quite small, and for such an iconic spacecraft in the film, I would have liked something a bit bigger. And in an ideal world, I'd love a lot more Futurama figures than there are, but hey, what can you do? So anyway, thank you for watching my figure review today. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I should see you in the next video. So thank you for watching.